Hey everyone, this is Dave Cooper and we are in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the Housing Innovation Alliance headquarters in the famous Strip District, and sitting with me today is Michael Dickens of IBACOS. Michael.
Good day.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, pleasure.
You know, this is going to be a fun interview because we're really going to go through quite a few things today. Can you tell us a little bit about what your role is at IBACOS and the Housing Innovation Alliance?
Yeah, I'm co-founder and partner, and been in Pittsburgh since '91, and we founded the Alliance several years ago really to help bring innovation into the housing industry all across the nation.
Yeah, and can you tell me what are some of the big needs that you're seeing in the housing industry that kind of forms some of these things that you're doing?
First, you've got to start at affordability. Real issue, delivering homes that people need at the right price. That's number one. Second, productivity. How do we deliver those homes at the right price and efficiently? And third, I think what the Alliance is about: innovation, collaboration, new ways of partnering and bringing those productivity, affordable solutions to housing. So that's what I see.
Right, and part of this is you're seeing that the industry, why is it so tough to change?
Well, that's a big industry. It's a very complex industry. The country is 3,000 miles square. We have so many climatic zones, so many building codes, 100,000 plus minus builders. Very complex industry. It's not like the car world, the computer world, the packaging industry. It's very complex. I think, I hate to say this, but there's a mindset that doesn't want to change. I think there's a lot of not invented here, and we've seen that before. I think that's a barrier.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's complex, and we need more collaboration because no company can do it on their own. It's not like in Britain or Japan, maybe where the government is really behind it. This is very complex.
Can you elaborate what makes it so complex?
Again, it's a very large industry from the geography, 3,000 miles square. You've got 100,000 builders. You've got architects that often don't play a role in innovation. You've got product manufacturers that just supplying a widget, you might be a multi-billion-dollar company.
Right.
I think the desire to change often isn't there.
Okay. And so I kind of equate it to trying to steer a cruise ship. It is not going to make a 90-degree angle at the last moment, is it?
Our industry doesn't change quickly,
yeah, at all.
And systems innovations, which I believe are really the key, those take a lot longer to bring in.
Right.
Product innovation can come in a year, 2, 5, but full system innovation and process innovation, a lot longer.
Sure. So with that, where do you see the industry heading moving forward?
I think the industry will collaborate more. I think you'll see partnerships between builders, product suppliers, finance companies working together, I think, to share the win. You're going to see much more digital integration. 5G is coming.
Right.
It's going to change everything.
Yeah.
I think process innovation in housing will be number one. I think you're going to see a lot more off-site solutions, panelization, modules, Lego blocks almost that fit together well.
Sure.
I think that's what I see.
What are some of the things that are driving this new innovation, off-site construction, like you mentioned?
Number one, you've got to think of labor, the availability of labor, the quality of labor, the affordability I mentioned earlier. We have to, like any other industry, cars, computers, they're getting better every year and often at lower price. We've got to get those kind of affordable, productive solutions into our industry.
Sure. So what do you see the home builder of the future looking like then?
I think the home builder of the future looks different. They think different. You'll have leadership that matches the marketplace. More females, multicultural influence within a building company. You're going to see new business models, more rental. The thought of home as a service like we have many other industries. The product itself is going to be designed completely on the computer, completely digital. All the attributes of every Lego block in the house, so that they fit together easier to offset the labor issues that we've got. Data is going to be instrumental. We're going to know more about the consumer than they know themselves. So you'll have partnerships, I believe, between the builders and the Ubers and the Airbnbs. Virtual reality and augmented reality. The person on the site assembling the home will be able, with simple goggles or so, to see, is it being installed right? Is it certified?
Yeah.
And again, I think you're going to have customers for life. People are going to be living in a home or homes from the builder who's the brand.
Right.
Like an Apple, bringing them an experience where the home is a key part of it, but it isn't the only thing.
Sure. And I think some of that innovation, such as the virtual reality, being able to see, I mean, that's commonplace for the youth and Gen X and millennials today. It's almost going to be expected, I would think, in the future, no?
Yeah, if you look, I have two 20-odd-year-old sons, and their world is completely digital. Thinking of owning a product,
Right.
it's not the same as our generation.
Right.
So yeah, everything at the touch of a button, virtual reality, ability to look at it, and that's going to drive housing.
Yeah, moving forward. So you have IBACOS. What was the reason behind founding the Housing Innovation Alliance? What was the need that you saw for that?
Well, as IBACOS, innovation business, and we consult and help large production builders, major product and material manufacturers, had a 20-year relationship with the Department of Energy on R&D and innovation.
Right.
What you see is that because our industry is so large, diverse, complex, it almost takes a village to innovate by putting the right minds together, the right companies, the people passionate to bring change. We were not seeing that 20 years ago, so that's been a passion of ours, to bring those innovators together, to develop common solutions, that can offset the challenges, to bring insight and tools that people can use. Again, spread across that industry. That's the goal of the Alliance.
Right, to collaborate great minds for the better of everybody is what you're really trying to do.
We need it.
Yeah, for sure.
Too big for any one of us, this industry.
Well, I'm going to switch gears on you a little bit now. What do you think is going to happen with the European influence in the construction industry in the United States?
A lot of people talk about the Europeans, the Japanese coming in and disrupting our industry. I don't see it, but I do welcome much international collaboration. They have great ideas, they have great technologies. Often they're in smaller countries, so they've got to learn to adapt what they have to our country. So I see collaboration. I really welcome it. Partnerships between US companies, European, international. Come on in, let's do it together.
Right. Do you have any success stories on any companies that are currently working together?
Some of our success has been partnering with groups like Covestro, looking at new ways to deliver the thermal enclosure of a house. We've got some new innovations, still early to say who is the collaboration partner, but whole new way of heating and cooling and comfort management in a home.
Right.
But we've worked in all sectors of the industry, and Pulte Homes and Taylor Morrison and KB Home on the home builder side, among others. We partnered with them on quality assurance. Quite a few success stories.
There is, right? Well, you've been doing this for a long time, so there has to be some success stories in that. That's the
gray hair.
Yeah, right? Well, Michael, I really appreciate the opportunity to sit down and interview you and talk about what you and your company and all the people that work with you to make this happen. You really are on the cutting edge of innovation and just getting the thoughts out there. Sparking the ideas to help improve the industry, which works not only for the builders but for the consumer. Right?
Well, thank you. We care, and yourself too. It's great having you in the collaboration, and
We've been having
More,
some fun.
more innovators, the better.
Yeah, we've been having some fun. So there you have it,
All right.
everybody.
Thank you.
Michael Dickens, IBACOS, and we're at the Housing Innovation Alliance in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the Strip District.
Go!
We love Pittsburgh. You know, I'm a native myself, so we'll see you next time.
Thank you.